My name is Sagar, from Hidden Gem Studios. We make cinema without a camera. Every month I give myself one challenge. Pick a story nobody is telling, and make a complete cinematic short film using only AI. No camera, no crew, no studio. This month, I made a film about the most invisible man in your morning. A man who has delivered newspapers to the same South Indian village for 40 years. Nobody knows his name, but every morning, your newspaper is already there. I called it Kanna, the Last Paperboy. Watch it first. Then I will show you exactly how I made it. Every tool, every prompt, every decision, in under 10 minutes. What you just watched was made by one person. No camera, no crew, no budget. Just AI, and a story worth telling. Now here's the thing most AI filmmakers get completely wrong. They open their tools first. They start generating beautiful images, beautiful videos, and then they ask, what story should I tell? That is backwards. I started with a feeling. Before I opened a single tool, I asked myself one question. Who is the most invisible person in your morning? Not a superhero, not a villain, just a man who shows up every single day, and nobody notices. That question took me 10 minutes to answer, but it is the reason Kanna made people feel something. That is what nobody else is teaching you. And that changes right now. Here is the complete filmmaking pipeline you can follow in this creative process. Step 1. The story. I opened Claude AI and gave it one brief, not make me an AI film. I said, I want to make a short film about a paperboy in a South Indian village. Someone who has done the same route for 40 years. Someone nobody notices. I want it to feel like Ilayaraja composed the silence. Claude gave me the full story structure, the characters, the scene order, the emotional arc. This took 12 minutes, not 12 hours. 12 minutes. Now, here is what most people miss about using AI for story. Do not ask AI to be creative for you. Tell AI exactly how you want to feel, and let it build the structure around that feeling. I did not say make me a story about a paperboy. I said, make me feel like it is 5 a.m. and the world has not woken up yet, but one man already has. That specificity, that emotional direction, is what makes the difference between a generic output and something cinematic. Every filmmaker needs a script. AI just wrote mine faster than I could think it. Step 2. Kanna himself. This is the single most important step in the entire film, and the step most AI filmmakers completely skip. They go straight to generating videos, and then they wonder why their character looks different in every single shot. I did not do that. I spent the first hour just on Kanna, his face, his olive green kurta, his white Kerala cap tilted forward, his bidi, always left corner of mouth, thin smoke trail, his wicker bag full of rolled Tamil newspapers, his vintage Hero Hercules bicycle, forest green frame, chrome mudguards, brass bell. I opened Magnific, which runs GPT Image 2.0 on the inside, and generated a complete character reference sheet. 5 views. Front, side, back, riding pose, throwing pose. This sheet became the anchor for every single clip after this. Every time I opened Seedance, this sheet went in as the first reference image. Remember this rule. Your character reference sheet is more important than any prompt you will ever write. Without it, your film falls apart at clip 2. With it, your character stays consistent across every single shot, and your film feels like a real film. Step 3. The storyboard. Before I generated a single video, I went back into Magnific and generated every shot as a still image first. 3 clips, 4 to 5 shots each, 12 storyboard frames total. Now you might be thinking, why this extra step? Just go straight to video. Here is why. Seedance costs credits for every generation. One generation gives you 15 seconds of video. If Kanna's cap turns white, if his kurta changes color, if the bicycle frame goes black instead of forest green, you have just wasted a full generation discovering that mistake. The storyboard catches those mistakes in 10 seconds as a still image. 0 credits wasted. This one habit saved me 3 to 4 wasted Seedance generations on this film alone. Every shot was designed with intention. The brass bell close-up, the bidi smoke catching the golden light beam, the newspaper sliding under the blue gate with the bicycle wheel already leaving frame, the empty bag pad at the end. These are not random AI outputs. These are directed shots, planned in Magnific before a single video was generated in Seedance. That is the difference between a director and someone who just presses generate. Step 4. Seedance 2.0. This is where Kanna finally comes alive. The most important thing I did in Seedance, I uploaded 2 reference images for every single clip. 1. Kanna's writing pose character sheet. 2. The storyboard strip for that specific clip. Character plus storyboard. Every single generation, without exception. This combination is what kept Kanna looking like Kanna across all 4 video clips. Without it, he changes face by clip 3. I have seen it happen to other creators. It breaks the entire film. And I kept every single prompt under 500 characters. Seedance does not perform well with long prompts. Short and specific always beats long and detailed. 3 clips, each 15 seconds. 4 Seedance generations total. That is the complete film. Now here is the part nobody ever talks about, the bidi. In every single shot, Kanna's bidi never falls. When the cycle hits a pothole, bidi stays. When he throws the newspaper at full speed, bidi stays. When he weaves through the fish market chaos, bidi stays. By the end of the film, your audience has been unconsciously watching that bidi the entire time, waiting for it to fall. It never does. That is not an AI trick. That is a storytelling trick. And it is the kind of invisible direction that makes people watch your film twice without knowing why. The shot I am most proud of in this entire film is the family dining room. The father reading the Dinamani newspaper wide open. His son in school uniform leaning sideways trying to peek at the headlines. The mother in a bright sari serving from the background. The Ganesha idol and Tamil calendar on the wall. Kanna is not in this frame, but his newspaper is. He was never in the reading montage. His newspaper is in every single shot of it. That one compositional decision, keeping Kanna invisible while his work fills every frame, is pure cinema, and it was planned from the very first storyboard frame in Magnific. And then the empty bag pat, the most satisfying 2 seconds in the entire film. 40 years of mornings, 1 empty wicker bag, 1 slow hand pat. Done. Today, you did not just learn how to use Magnific and Seedance. You learned to find the story before you open any tool. You learned to build your character reference sheet before generating a single video. You learned to storyboard in stills before spending credits on video. You learned to keep your prompts short and specific. And you learned that the bidi never falls. The tools will change every 3 months. This thinking never changes. Every month, Hidden Gem Studios picks one invisible story and makes it impossible to ignore. Next month, a new story, a new challenge, a new film. If you want to see how we make it and learn how to make your own, subscribe. Every video is a complete masterclass in AI filmmaking. And if you are a brand looking for a Kanna, a cinematic story about your people, your product, your world, we make that too. Link is in the description. My name is Sagar. This is Hidden Gem Studios. And this is cinema without a camera.